All right, this is our fourth mode in the Hirajoshi Japanese pentatonic scale. It gets to be a mouthful, right? Um, this one is going to start on D. Remember last time we played B flat and we skipped C in the scale. Now we're up to the D here. This is another one that I play similar to the second mode we did, where I don't start with the first finger, I start with another finger and go back, you know. It again leaves itself open to new shapes and stuff. This is also, I'll show you another bit of this when I get through this, another way to play this here in this position that's really common, okay? But this is the way I like to do it when I'm messing around. So I'll play 10 and 12, D and E on the E string, then F and A on the A string, F and A. Then I'll play B flat to D on the D string. So I've got that kind of, you know, let's start with the middle finger and walking back. It's Mixolydian, but it's omitting the C, so we're not using it, right? Then I do basically like what I did in Mixolydian. I play 9 and 10 on the G string, 10 and 11 on the B, and then 10 and 12 on the E to finish it. Now those, when I finish that scale, I actually use my first two fingers to finish with the first and third, even though I start differently. It opens itself to, like, when I do it that way, to playing straight into like Mixolydian or harmonic minor modes or whatever I feel like playing at the time. But here's what it looks like all together. That's awesome because it's the D minor scale, you know, really is the relative scale of the parent scale, F major, and it just sounds great. Kind of mixing it up there for fun, just to see what would happen. If it sounds like crap, I apologize, but whatever. That's the fourth mode. I talked about, real quick, another way to play this in this position. This is probably the most common way you're going to see this scale tabbed out for guitar when you look at it. It's a minor scale minus the fourth, you know. And it looks like kind of like this. I'll play 10, 12, and 13. I'll skip the 10 on the A string, jump up to the 12 and 13 on the A. Like that. And then you're also going to skip the 7th. So you're not going to play the 10th again. You're going to jump up to 12, and you're going to play the same shape at the octave, you know. So it's basically like a 5-note kind of octave pattern that runs like this. Again, so the frets would be 10, 12, 13, A string, 12, 13, D string, 12, 14, 15, G string, 14, 15, B string, 15, 17, 18, and 17, 18 on the E string. Like, if I can find the fret. Think about, I think one place I've heard that played for sure, I think on a 7-string guitar starting at the 5th fret, was Dream Theater's Just Let Me Breathe. They run through that real quick and then end up on a pull-off idea. It's that same kind of idea, you know, Japanese scale like that. Marty Friedman uses stuff like this all the time too. Obviously, if you ever heard him play Japanese scales all over, since way back in Cacophony, you know, it's a great sound for him, and he really makes it work. But that is our fourth mode. We have one more to go. Experiment with both those shapes, you know, try to play them both ways and incorporate notes from the old school scales, the other scales we talked about, and see how they help your playing. We'll be back with the final mode in just a bit.